All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be working on our reading and pronunciation. It is a class for beginning and intermediate students. Our first story we're going to take a look at is in the Verbling chat box. I'll also place it in the Google chat box in just a little bit. It's called, let's see here, A Drop's Journey. Okay, that's our first story we're going to be taking a look at. So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Alejandro, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And Alejandro, where are you from?
Barcelona.
Barcelona, okay, great, good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, Amparo, welcome to class. How are you? Nope, not yet. How about Anastasia, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's new?
Not much. Yeah, actually, if it was light outside, I would show you how much snow I have sitting out in front of my house right now. We got a bad snowstorm in yesterday. We've got like this much snow sitting in front of our house. Terrible.
Wow.
Absolutely terrible.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it at all. It's unfortunate. All right, let's see. Heidi. Hi, Heidi, how are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Good to see you. Let's see here, Miguel. Hi, Miguel. Welcome back.
Hi, teacher.
Hi there. What time is it over there? Is it 8?
Yes.
Okay, so not too bad. Not too early.
No.
Let's see, Julieta. How are you? Okay, let's go to Amparo. Hi there, Amparo. Welcome. Nope, not yet. So Amparo and Julieta, check your microphones. I can't hear you guys, okay? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, is that you, Amparo? Okay. Let me switch over. Hi, Pavel. How you doing? Looks like there's problems with microphones today. Pavel, can you hear me okay? No? Okay, so we got 3 people with microphones down. All right. Okay, well let's go ahead and get started. So Amparo and Julieta, I still cannot hear you guys, okay? Let's start off with Alejandro. And Alejandro, let's have you read from What Would People Learn? Okay, and let's have you read down to here where it says suburban backyard, please.
Okay. What would people learn if they could follow a drop of water wherever I went? They would discover that the water exists permanently, cycling through different states of matter as if travel on its adventure through so many different aspects of the earth. Each journey might not be measured in years but could be measured in status being. How many times the droplet finds itself to be a part of a pool of water in a suburban backyard?
All right, very good. Okay, so let's work on our R sound, okay? Your R is fairly thick when you are pronouncing it, okay? So first off, I want you to try this sound. I want you to say R.
Or
Good, yeah. So the intention here is to make sure that your tongue does not touch the top of your mouth, okay? So one more time, we're going to say Good, good. Okay, so let's try this word here. We're working on the end of the word. Instead of saying water and rolling the R, we want to say water. Water.
Water.
There you go. Good. Let's try this word here. Instead of saying part, it's part.
Part.
Okay, good. So we're going to try this. To be part of a pool of water. Okay, focus on the R's.
To be part of the pool of water.
There you. Okay, one more time. Water.
Water.
There you go. Okay, very good. Okay, let's try the word could right here. Instead of saying could, okay, open up your mouth a bit. Could.
Could.
There you
Good.
go. That's the sound. Good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to try the R here on measured and years. So instead of saying years and measured, okay, focus on those R's. Be measured in years.
Be measured in years.
There you go. See, you can pronounce a good R.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to work on different and earth instead of different and earth. Different, different, and earth. So many different aspects of the earth.
So many different aspects of the earth.
Good, good. Okay. Let's try this word here instead of permanently, permanently.
Permanently.
One more time. Permanently.
Permanently.
Good, good. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. We're working on discover and water. Okay, give me good R's at the end. They would discover that the water exists.
They would discover that the water exists.
Okay, good. Okay, so Alejandro, next time that you read, focus on your R's.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
as you're going through, because you have everything else sounds okay. Okay, but focus on those R's, and it'll make you more understandable as you're speaking as well as when you are reading. Okay.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. All right, let's go to. Let's see here. Ali, how are you doing, Ali?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
Okay, let's have you continue from locked up. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says one oxygen atom, please.
Okay. Locked up in a glacier floating in a cloud or part of a massive sea. Let's examine how a tiny drop of water could make its way through so many different circumstances. Our drop of water is like any other drop of water. It's made of hydrogen and oxygen. In fact, each molecule of our water drop looks exactly the same. Two hydrogen atoms linked up with one oxygen atom.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. So here we're working on our R's, okay? So we're going to work on, let's try water. We're going to get the ending here, okay? So each molecule of our water drop. Try that.
Each molecule of our water drop.
There you go. Good, good. Let's try hydrogen. Give me a dr sound. Hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Good. One more time. Hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word circumstances instead of circum, circum. So many different circumstances.
So many different circumstances.
Oh, almost. You started off well, and then you tried to correct it, and you said sir. Okay, so watch your tongue there. So many different circumstances.
So many different circumstances.
Ooh, okay. So let's just try circumstances all by itself. Okay, so it's circumstances.
Circumstances.
Good. One more time. Circumstances.
Circumstances.
Okay, let's try it. So many different circumstances.
So many different circumstances.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good. All right, let's go to. Okay, we already worked on water. Let's work on glacier here. So the R at the end here. So locked up in a glacier.
Locked up in a glacier.
Good, good. Much better, much better. Okay, thank you, Ali.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Amparo. Let's check your microphone. Nope, I still can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Okay, let's go to Anna. Hi, Anna. How are you?
Excellent, Chad.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Cool. Let's have you continue from this combination. Finish this this paragraph, and I'll have you read down to here where it says relatively bleak, please.
Okay. When we first see our little drop of water.
Oh, up here, right here, where it says this combination. So the last sentence in the paragraph before that.
It's bright.
Where it says this combination of hydrogen and oxygen. You see that? So from where you said we were first, go back one sentence into the next paragraph. The last sentence in the paragraph before when we first see.
This combination of.
There you go.
This combination of hydrogen and oxygen is simple what makes water what it is. When we first see our little drop of water, it's part of a huge ocean, the biggest of all the oceans. This little drop of water lives at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Being part of the rumbling ocean means it's liquid, of course, it's dark and cold at the bottom of the ocean and relatively bleak.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to this word here. The word is relatively bleak. Try that.
Relatively bleak.
Good. One more time. Relatively bleak.
Relatively bleak.
Good. All right, let's go to the word liquid. Right here, give me a short I sound. Instead of saying liquid, it's liquid.
Liquid.
Okay, one more time.
Liquid.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of rumbling, okay, it's rumbling ocean.
Rumbling ocean.
Okay, very good. Okay, next up, make sure to pronounce the S on the end of this word. Okay, instead of live, lives. So this little drop of water lives at the bottom. Try that.
This little drop of the water live at the bottom.
Okay, so a couple things here. So you added the word the in front of water. Okay, it doesn't exist there. Okay, and then we need to get that S. So let's try this word here. So it's lives.
Lives.
Okay. There you go. Okay, good. One more time. Lives. Good. Okay, so let's try this. This little drop of water lives at the bottom. Nice and slow.
Of water lives at the bottom.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go to a huge ocean. So make sure to pronounce that H instead of huge. It's huge. Okay, a huge ocean.
A huge ocean.
Okay, very nice. Next is, okay, so here at the very end of this sentence, you said what it's. Okay, instead of it's what it is. What it is.
What it is.
There you go. Good. And our last one here is the word hydrogen. Hydrogen. Okay, good. So let's try this. This combination of hydrogen and oxygen.
This combination hydrogen and
oxygen.
Okay,
so don't forget the word of. Okay, so this combination of hydrogen and oxygen.
This combination. Where is the expression, teacher?
It's the first sentence that you read.
Yeah.
If you look on my screen, I'm highlighting them.
Yeah.
Okay. This combination of hydrogen and oxygen.
And oxygen.
Good.
Hydrogen and oxygen.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, teacher.
Right. No problem. Let's go to.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Finally.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a buzz, but that's okay.
Oh.
That's all right. If it doesn't bother Anastasia, it doesn't bother me. So I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay, Amparo, let's have you read really quick here.
okay.
Please read from every once in a while. Okay, finish the paragraph, and let's have you read down to this comma where it says to sway and move, please.
Okay. Every once in a while, the water molecule is somehow consumed by a deep sea dweller and passes through its body until it eventually water drop may then end up in a different part of the ocean where it is more shallow and there is less pressure and more light as some sunlight filters through. The water droplet continues to sway and move.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look here. Give me a good DR sound here instead of droplet. It's droplet.
Droplet.
Okay, so the water droplet continues to sway and move.
The water droplet continues to sway and move.
Okay, let's try it one more time. Instead of droplet, droplet. The water droplet continues to sway and move.
The water droplet continues to sway and move.
Okay, very good. Let's go to filters. Instead of filters, fill. Give me a short I. Some sunlight filters through.
Some sunlight filters through.
Okay, one more time. Some sunlight filters through.
Some sunlight filters through.
Okay, that's pretty good with filter. Let's try through one more time. Instead of through, through.
Through.
There you go. Good. Okay, and last one here. It eventually rejoins the ocean.
It eventually rejoins the ocean.
Good. Much better. All right, nice job. Thank you, Amparo.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue here.
Okay.
Let's see, Anastasia, let's have you read from sometimes finding.
Okay.
And read down to yeah, go ahead and finish this one here. Read down to if you spill a glass, please.
Okay. Sometimes finding itself pushed back down into the darkness, but in general moving up higher and higher until eventually one cool night it hits the surface. All of a sudden, instead of water on every edge, the water droplet makes contact with the air. It's resting right on the top there, but of course it stays closely connected to its other oceanic droplets. The tendency to stay connected to other liquid bits of water is what makes water pool together on a table if you spill a glass.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to these two words together. Okay, so this is instead of other, it's other, and this word here is oceanic. Oceanic. Okay, so it's other oceanic droplets.
It's other oceanic droplets.
One more time. It's other oceanic droplets.
It's other oceanic droplets.
Okay, good. And the only other word for you is this one here. Instead of surface, okay, this is going to be like surface.
Surface.
Okay, so it hits the surface.
It hits the surface.
Good, yeah. So accent at the beginning, you guys, and instead of saying face, that turns to a surface. Okay, nice job, Anastasia. Thank you.
Any recommendation on what I can work to improve more my pronunciation?
If I would probably work on your flap T a little bit. Okay, so for example, on saying water, it was there, but a little weak. Okay.
Okay.
Work on your combinations of stop T's moving into consonants. Okay. I could hear your T, but when we say this, we say pushed back. So it's sort of like we lift with our voice a little bit. Pushed back down, pushed back. Okay. So yeah, study how when people speak, how they combine their words that way, and then the flap T's in the middle of words. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. No problem. All right. So we went to school class. Okay. Cool. Let's go to. Let's see. Julieta, is your microphone working? Nope.
I'm here.
Oh,
Can
there you are.
hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Good. How you doing, Julieta?
I'm doing very well, thanks.
Good, good. All right, let's have you continue from what could force, okay, and read down to here where it says water droplets, please.
What could force it to abandon its rigid structure, though it is heat? As liquid water is heated, the individual droplets gain more and more energy. They gain so much energy that they start to bang around against each other with greater and greater force until all of a sudden, pow! The amount of energy the little drop contains is simply too much to be reined in. Instead, the droplet can no longer handle bouncing against its fellow water droplets.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to this word here. Instead of against, using a long A sound, we're going to use a short I. Against.
Against.
Okay, so can no longer handle bouncing against its fellow water droplets. Try that.
Can no longer handle bouncing against its fellow water droplets.
Okay, good, good. Next one here is at the top. Okay, so instead of hit, okay, give me a long E sound. Heat.
Heat.
Good, good. One more time. Heat.
Heat.
Good. And your last one is the word could. Open your mouth a little bit more for that vowel sound. Instead of what could force, what could. Okay, what could force it to abandon?
What could force it to abandon?
Okay, good. One more time. What could force it to abandon?
What could force it to abandon?
Okay, good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, good. Let's see here. Where did we end up? Droplets? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go to Heidi.
Yeah.
All right, Heidi, let's have you read from and it bursts right out. Okay. Go ahead and finish this paragraph. Read down to the ocean home, please.
And it burst right out of the body of water, and bouncing against its fellow water. No, sorry. And goes straight up into the air for our little droplet of water. This is exactly what happens the morning after it reaches the top of the ocean. The sun comes out early and throughout the day, and keeps on heating the little drop of water up, hotter and hotter, until all of a sudden, pop. Our little droplet of water is lifted up and can no longer call the ocean home.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to longer. Okay, right here instead of no longer. Okay, the O in longer is an ah sound. Okay, so can no longer call. Can no longer call.
Can no longer call.
Good. One more time. Can no longer call.
Can no longer call.
Okay, very good. Next one here is and keeps on heating. Okay, so here you are adding extra sounds, saying and keeps on. Okay, and keeps on. So take that out. So and keeps on heating. Okay, keeps on heating.
And keeps on heating.
Okay, give me a good flap T here or a straight T. Okay, so heating or heating, and keeps on heating.
And keeps on heating.
Good, good, much better. Okay, And last one here is at the very beginning with the word bursts. Instead of bosts, okay, give me an sound. Bursts.
Burst.
Okay, one more time. Bursts.
Burst.
Okay, so, and it bursts right out of the body of water.
And it burst right out of the body of water.
There you go. You nailed the STS here. Okay, on that last one. The first couple times you were struggling saying the STS, but when you added it into the sentence, it popped right out. It was great. Okay, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to let's see, Miguel.
Okay.
Okay, Miguel, please read from the water droplet down to remains salty, please.
Okay. The water droplet has evaporated, meaning it's gained enough heat to transform from a liquid to a gas. In its new gas state, it is floating up above the ocean into the air. When this happens, all of the salt particles hanging on between water molecules fall and are left behind. The salt is too heavy for the tiny water droplet to carry it into the sky, so down it stays, making sure the ocean remains salty.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word here. Instead of teeny, this word is pronounced tiny.
Tiny.
Okay, but we do have the word teeny. Okay, teeny is like that. Okay, so that's teeny. That's tiny.
Tiny.
Okay. All right, so let's try this here. So this is going to be for the teeny water droplet. Or sorry, I just did it. For the tiny water droplet.
For the tiny water droplet.
There you go. Good job. I need my glasses. All right, let's go to the word this. Let's see here. Okay, when this instead of when these. Okay, give me a short I. When this happens.
When this happens.
There you go. Nice job. Next up is the word ocean instead of ocean. Okay, ocean, ocean. The ocean into the air.
The ocean into the air.
Okay, one more time. The ocean into the air.
The ocean into the air.
Okay, good. Next up is the word liquid. Okay, so this is a qui sound right here. Qui. Liquid.
Okay. Liquid.
Good. So to transform from a liquid to a gas.
To transform from a liquid to a gas.
Okay, one more time. To transform from a liquid to a gas.
To transform from a liquid to a gas.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word heat. Okay, we're working on enough and heat. So add an F sound here to the end, and raise your tongue in the back for heat. Instead of hit, it's heat. Enough heat.
Enough heat.
Good. One more time. Enough heat.
Enough heat.
Good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Pavel. How you doing, Pavel?
I'm doing well.
Great.
Do you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine. Awesome, awesome.
Okay.
Okay, let's have you continue from even as fresh water. And okay, let's have you read down to here where it says other drops of water, please.
Even as freshwater reefs run into it, thousands of miles away, the water droplet continues to rise all the way up until it's high enough that the air begins to cool down. It's high up in the cool air, the same cool air that makes mountains tops so cold and frigid. And as it gets colder, the droplet of water loses more and more of its energy. It stops bouncing until it slows down dramatically and coldest with other drops of water.
Okay, good job. Good job. All right, let's go to these two big words right here. Okay, so we have collides. Try that. Collides.
Collides.
There you go. And we have the word dramatically. Okay, so the change that we're doing here. So if you take a look at the patterns, you guys, okay, and whenever I'm saying to remove the A, it's typically when a word ends with a IC. Okay, when it ends with an IC, like specifically, okay, even though we have an A right there, we do not pronounce it. Okay? So in this word, instead of saying dramatically, it's dramatically. Dramatically.
Dramatically.
There you go. Okay, so it slows down dramatically and collides. Try that.
Slows down dramatically and collides.
Good job. Good job. Okay. This vowel sound in the middle is pronounced ow. Instead of bouncing, it's bow. Bouncing.
Bouncing.
One more time. Bouncing.
Bouncing.
Good. Let's go to the word frigid. You were close here. Instead of frigid, fridge. Frigid.
Frigid.
Good. One more time. Frigid.
Frigid.
Good. Nice job with mountain tops. Okay, that was sounding good here. And let's go to continues. Give me a short I right here instead of continues. Okay, continues.
Continues.
There you go. So the water droplet continues to rise.
The water droplet continues to rise.
Okay, watch out for water here. Okay, so instead of water, water. The water droplet continues to rise.
The water droplet continues to rise.
There you go. Good. Nice job with droplet as well, giving me a JR sound. Good. And your last one here is rivers. We're working on the short I as well. Instead of rivers, it's rivers.
Rivers.
Good. So even as freshwater rivers run into it.
Even as freshwater rivers run into it.
Okay, good. One more time. So we're going to say into it. Instead of into it, into it. So even as freshwater rivers run into it.
Even as freshwater rivers run into it.
There you go. That's it. Okay, nice job, Pavel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, let's continue with... so back at the top with Alejandro. Okay, Alejandro, what are we focusing on?
Excuse me?
What are we going to focus on as you read right now?
R sound.
The R sound. ¿En qué se va a enfocar?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Yes.
The R sound. Okay. So yeah. So I said, what are you going to focus on? That would be ¿en qué se va a enfocar?
Okay.
Right? All right.
Perfect.
So
Awesome.
the R sound. Okay. So let's have you read from rather than down to droplets, please.
Rather than separating again, they start to stick. They stick together, which drops of water and causing dust and other small particles that have made it so high up. They stick and continue picking up more and more droplets until they've created the beginnings of a cloud. High up in the sky, the cloud is carried by the wind, across an ocean, and finally over the beach. Then it starts to get lower and lower as it collects more and more water droplets.
That's better. Okay. Now, the first time you read, you were reading like a Spanish person reading English. Okay? This time it sounded more like someone reading English. Okay? So you were focusing more on your R sounds and you had a better accent. Okay? Was it perfect? No. But the first time I was like, whoa, you were rolling your R's all over the place. Okay, it was like you were not trying. Okay, so this sounded 10 times better with the R's. Okay, good job.
Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you.
let's try this last word here. Okay, so the time when I heard your R roll was here with the word droplet. Okay, so with this word you want to say droplet. Give me a JR sound.
Droplets.
Okay, almost. So you're almost there. So it's
Dr.
droplet.
Droplet.
Okay, so the trick here with the the DR, okay, is you have to make your tongue stronger. Okay, so the exercise that you can do is focus on that J sound, then move into the R, and then focus holding the R for a long period of time. Okay, so this is what the exercise sounds like.
Okay.
Okay, draw. Okay, then you switch vowels. Dray.
Ray.
Dree. Okay. Good. So you hold that R for as long as you can, then you say the vowel sound. If you do that sort of exercise for a week, 2 weeks, however long it takes you, that strengthens your tongue so that you can say droplets instead of saying droplets. Okay? So it's a movement. It's a muscle movement. Okay. Good. Let's go to the word carried right here. This is a long A sound instead of carried. Carried.
Carried.
One more time. Carried.
Carried.
Okay, good. Right here. Created. Created. Good job. Good. Okay. This word here, instead of continue, it's continue. Continue. Good. They stick and continue picking up.
They stick and continue picking up.
Okay, so instead of saying a stick, they stick. Focus on the S. They stick and continue picking up.
They stick and continue picking up.
Okay, that's better. Good. This word here is pronounced particles. The stress is at the very beginning. Instead of particles, it's particles.
Particles.
Good. One more time. Particles.
Particles.
Okay, good. Right here we have the word encasing. Okay, long A sound instead of encasing. Encasing.
Encasing.
Okay, and let's see here. Okay, your last word is this one here. Okay, the word is pronounced separating. The stress is at the very beginning. Instead of separating, it's separating.
Separating.
Give me a good S instead of separating.
Separating.
There you go. Okay, so rather than separating again.
Rather than separating again.
Okay, watch your R sounds instead of a rather than, rather than separating again.
Rather than separating again.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, nice job. Thank you, Alejandro.
Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, let's continue with Ali.
Yes.
Okay, Ali, please read from soon enough. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says American continent, please.
Okay. Soon enough water is gathered so that the cloud is so heavy that it can start to release some of its water droplets down and back onto the land in big wet drops of rain. Our water droplet falls from the cloud right onto the center of the Rockies, a place that is called the Continental Divide. The Continental Divide is so named because it represents a stark split across the entire North American continent.
Okay, good job. Good job. All right, let's go to American. Give me a good R in here. So it's North American continent.
North American continent.
Good job. Good. Okay, let's work on the word across. So give me an ah sound here instead of across. Across.
Across.
Good, good. Okay. Okay, now this here, I'm actually standing at the Rockies. I can look out my window and see them right now. Okay, these are mountains, big mountains, the Rockies. Instead of saying Rockies with the stress at the end, this is Rockies.
Rockies.
Good. So right onto the center of the Rockies.
Right onto the center of the Rockies.
Good job. And let's see, I think we have one more. Okay, yes. The word cloud. Okay, so instead of cloud, it's an ow sound. Cloud.
Cloud.
Okay, good. One more time. Cloud.
Cloud.
Good. All right, nice job, Ali. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go to Amparo.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Amparo, let's have you read from the Rocky Mountains down to Atlantic Ocean, please.
The Rocky Mountains are so high they add load in a piece of paper propped up to be a name tag. On one side of the Rockies, all water landing there will trickle down and to the west, so that the droplets of water may eventually reach the Pacific Ocean. On the other side of the Rockies, all water landing there trickles down to the east, and it may eventually reach the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to on the other. Instead of other, on the other side of the Rockies.
On the other side of the Rockies.
One more time. On the other side of the Rockies.
On the other side of the Rockies.
Okay, good. All right, now we're going to work on the word there. We had 2 times here and here, where there you had pronounced this dare. Okay, so let's try them. So all water landing there trickles down to the east.
All water landing there trickles down to the east.
Okay, and this is pretty much the same. All water landing there will trickle down. Yeah, so that's pretty much the same here. Good, much better with there. Okay, and your TR was sounding good here as well as the droplets. Yeah, everything else is good. Okay, nice job, Amparo. Thank you. Okay, good. Let's go to Anastasia. Okay. Oops. Okay, Anastasia, please read from of course. Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says and it grows cold, please.
Okay. Of course, most of the water will meander amongst the paths of rivers, lakes, bays, and clouds on its journey. Our water droplet falls on the east side of the continental divide. Unfortunately, it lands in a small puddle hidden under the shade of a bigger rock. That means it ends up staying there for quite some time, never getting hot enough to pop back into the sky. Months pass and it grows cold.
Good. That was much better with your stop T's with the combination of other words, as well as your flap T in the word water. Okay, really good job. Okay, this word here, let's see here. Okay, this is the only one. So the word is meander. Meander.
Meander.
Okay, and that means to like wander. Okay, without any direction, you're just kind of walking without any clear path or without any clear direction. To meander. Okay, so most of the water will meander amongst the paths of rivers.
Most of the water will meander amongst the paths of rivers.
Paths. So this is going to be, instead of paths, it's paths. So it's a voiced TH and a voiced S. Paths.
Paths.
There you go. One more time. Paths.
Paths.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Yeah, everything else was pretty good. Okay, excellent. Okay, very nice. Let's go to Julieta.
Yes.
Please read from the next time and read down to here. Willing to move, please.
The next time water falls from the sky, it comes as snow. Cold droplets of water have frozen into tiny solid flakes falling from the sky. It chills our water droplets in the puddle, and as the snow packs on, eventually the new drifts may meet with the glacier that exists at the top of this mountain. For many months of our water droplet is quiet and still, void of energy and not willing to move.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go to for many months. Watch the R on for instead of saying for many months. Okay, give me a good R. For many months.
For many months.
Good. One more time. For many months.
For many months.
Okay, good. Next up is the word glacier. Okay, glacier.
Glacier.
Good. So instead of glacier, so we say with a glacier that exists.
With a glacier that exists.
Okay, exists.
Exists.
There you go. Good. With a glacier that exists.
With a glacier that exists.
Good. Excellent. Okay. And let's go to falls. Okay, so right here. So the next time water falls instead of folds, give me an ah sound here. The next time water falls from the sky.
The next time water falls from the sky.
There you go. Yeah, open up the mouth. So one more time. The next time water falls from the sky.
The next time water falls from the sky.
Good, good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, very good. And let's go to, let's see, Heidi?
Yeah.
Okay, Heidi, please read from it has crystallized, okay, and read down to here where it says into the Atlantic Ocean, please.
It has crystallized and is joined to its fellow water droplet in a large sheet of frozen ice. The spring comes and the ice thaws. The water droplet heats up and melts, and as the rest of its snow chunk does, it finds itself propelled forward, trickling all the way down the mountain. This droplet still has many possibilities. It may trickle all the way into the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, very good. Let's try Atlantic. Okay, so watch the T and the L here instead of Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
There you go. One more time. Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Good job. Okay, so let's try this one here. So still has so many possibilities. Instead of no many, has so. Still has so many possibilities.
I can't find.
Okay, on the same line as Atlantic Ocean, go back behind the hyphen, or whatever that's called.
Okay, still has many possibilities.
Okay, so you're reading it as no. It still has so many possibilities.
Still has so many possibilities.
There you go. Good, good. Okay. Next one here is droplets. So give me a good ah sound here instead of droplets. Droplets.
Droplet.
Good. So the water droplet heats up.
The water droplet heats up.
Okay, one more time. The water droplet heats up.
The water droplet heats up.
Okay, very nice. And the last one here is joined. So here, instead of saying is joined, okay, connect this sound, okay, and is joined to its fellow water droplets.
And is joined to its fellow water droplet.
Okay, one more time. And is joined to its fellow water droplets.
And is joined to its fellow water droplet.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and the last part of the paragraph, this is for Miguel. Okay, Miguel, please read from perhaps down to next to you, please.
Okay. Perhaps
perhaps it will stall and find itself flowing from a natural spring where it could be collected and bottled and sent to a grocery store to sit for months on a shelf until someone buys it. Or perhaps it will find its way to your closest lake, and as you dive in, you'll encounter a tiny droplet that has traveled thousands of miles and through several states of being to swim next to you. Just to swim next to you.
Okay, there you go. Good. All right, let's go to the word swim. Right here, instead of swim, okay, give me a short I. Just to swim. Just to swim next to you.
Just to swim next to you.
Okay, good. Next word here is droplets. Instead of, golly, I have droplets on my list, but I did not highlight droplet. I guess it's 6:30 came early today. So several instead of several, several states.
Several states.
Okay, so this E right here, we're not going to pronounce that. So instead of saying several, it's several.
Okay, several.
There you go, several. Now, remember about these sounds here, just like people, thankful, able, okay? Even though this ends with an AL, we don't want to say several and pronounce an ah sound. It's ul, several. There you go. Good. One more time. Several. So let's try this. Several people.
Several people.
Good. Exact same sound at the end of the word. Exact same sound. Okay? Let's go to this word here. Instead of traveled, the word is traveled.
Trouble.
Okay, give me a D sound at the end. D. Traveled.
Trouble.
Okay, good. Right here we have the word droplet. Give me a DR sound instead of droplet. Droplet.
Droplet.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of encounter, it's cow. Ow. The OU together, that's an ow sound. Okay, in this word. Okay, this is encounter.
Encounter.
Okay, one more time. Encounter.
Encounter.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of closest lake, it's closest. Your closest lake.
Closest lake.
Okay, very nice. Right here, you added an S at the end of someone, and you removed the S on buy. Okay, so this is going to be until someone buys it.
Until someone buys it.
One more time. Until someone buys it.
Until someone buys it.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of grocery, give me a good R here. Grocery.
Grocery.
Okay, one more time. Grocery.
Grocery.
Okay, good. And here, nice fix on bottled. That is bottled instead of bottled. Okay. This word here is natural. So the TU switches to a CH sound. Instead of natural, it's natural. Natural. Good. And notice, okay, the same ending. We're not saying natural. Okay, it's natural, just like people and several. Okay, it has the same ending. Okay. All right. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to our next story. We're just going to read a bit of it because we don't have too much here. Okay. Okay, there's our story. Okay, Pavel? Okay, Pavel, let's have you continue here. Reading from a fluffy black and white. Okay, go ahead and read this down to sometimes to die, please.
A fluffy black and white cat greets patients and visitors at the cheapest hill veterinary hospital in Bristol, Connecticut. The cat lives at the hospital as do two other cats, a pair of
Cockatiels.
cockatiels, a milk snake, a border dragon, a type of lizard, and a 3.5-foot long, 7-pound green iguana. Chippen's Hill is a warm, welcoming place for animals to live, to be cared for, to heal, and yes, sometimes to die.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to for animals to live. Okay, focusing on the short I, animals and live. For animals to live.
For animals to live.
There you go, that's it. Okay, this word here is pronounced bearded. Bearded.
Bearded.
Good. A bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon.
Okay, watch the R instead of bearded, bearded. A bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon.
Good job. Good. And let's see. Okay, let's try this one here. So we're working on two words, cat and lives. Okay, so when you were saying cat, you were shortening the vowel, saying cat. Okay, it's an ah sound. So open your mouth just a little bit wider. Okay, force the tip of your tongue down to the bottom of your mouth. Ah, cat.
Cat lives.
There you go. So the cat lives. Instead of leaves, lives. Short I. The cat lives at the hospital.
The cat lives at the hospital.
Okay, instead of leaves,
Lives.
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 There you go.
The cat lives at the hospital.
Good. Nice job. Great job with your ending on hospital as well. Okay, notice again, you guys, we have the AL. We don't want to say hospital, but just like people, several, hospital. It's an O sound at the end. Okay? Nice job, Pablo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pause here. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. We'll probably continue with this story tomorrow. I think we're doing beginning reading. Okay, but I wanted to show you my my snowstorm here I'm living with. I escaped Honduras for a little bit, thinking that I escaped the snow. But this is what I'm dealing with.
Oh.
That's crazy. It looks like
It's horrible. Horrible. It started snowing yesterday at 5 a.m. I woke up and I looked out. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah.
Wow.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So
Oh, man.
I never wanted to see snow again, and I came back and it's snowing. Golly. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you.
Take care, Chad.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.